Hey guys, thanks for watching. I'm Brad, and I hope you'll join me as I film myself working, building, and fixing everything from toilets to tractors and everything in between. If you like what you see here, make sure you hit that like button, leave me a comment, and follow my page so you don't miss all of my new videos and updates. Guys, check what I pulled out of the trash yesterday. Cub Cadet snowblower. No idea what kind of shape it's in. The outside doesn't look too bad. Clearly an older model. It's got some rust on her, some broken parts. Even came with keys in it, so hopefully I don't lose those. Let's get her out of here and start working on our next project. All right, so check it out, guys. Cub Cadet 520E snowblower. Found this puppy sitting in the trash last week. I'm man enough to admit that I know absolutely nothing about snowblowers other than I've seen them and they look cool when they're working. I've never had a reason to buy a snowblower, and I certainly never would buy a snowblower. But it's hard to pass up a free one when it's sitting on the side of the road. Just a quick glance, I mean, it's pretty clean. It's definitely been sitting in somebody's garage. It did come with keys. I've got those, so that's very handy. If not, I've got like 1,000 general small engine keys that would probably work on it. But takes 50-to-1 fuel. Easy access for the spark plug. I've got it out of there already because I went ahead and bought one proactively when I was in town today. But other than pulling the spark plug, I haven't dug into this thing. Probably need to get the old gas out of it. It's hard to tell how old that is. So we'll pump the old gas out, get some fresh 50-to-1 in there. Don't need to check the oil since it's already mixed. Put a fresh spark plug in there. Probably spray some carb cleaner down in that spark plug hole. I want to take this cover off just to see what we have going on, but I'm excited. We have like 8 inches of snow forecasted for tonight, so this may be a good thing to have when I wake up in the morning. Let's get to it. I also feel like that should just come off of there. Maybe we just have to make it. And that little screw sure caused some issues. Same thing on the other side. This is ridiculous. I don't understand why it has to be so hard just to get that cover off of there. No one wants to steal it, trust me. Got it. Oh, and there's still another one. Man. They're never ending. It's not like you're taking this thing out on the road, guys. We got it. Fortunately for you guys, I can edit most of that out, but that was about a 15-20 minute job getting that cover off. Get in here a little bit closer and let's take a look at what we're working with. So there she is in all her glory. That looks to be in good shape for what it's worth. It's electric start, but I'm not confident. Is that the battery? Who knows if that works. Let's get the gas out of there and spark plug back in. And I'll just turn it over and see what happens. Oh man, the batteries are dead. Got some fresh batteries. All right, back in business. The old Harbor Freight Specials let me down after 2 pumps. Very green. He smells real strong. You got access to the carb bowl under here. I'll drain that real quick. Give us our best chance of starting up. Alright, drain that old stuff out of there. Get some of that grime out of the carb bowl. You know what? It's got an outlet. Male prongs right here. So I almost wonder if this had to have. That has to be the battery under there. And this has to have had a charging cord to keep that battery charged. That, or you just used it to start it and then you can unplug it. I don't know. I've never used one of these things. I know nothing about them other than it has a small engine, so it will probably run at some point. That's not what I wanted to do. Okay, well, we're on a search and rescue mission now. And I got her. And I made a little bit of a mess too. Take 2 of getting the carb bowl back on. Alright, she's on. Let's get our new spark plug. Felt like 20 pounds. Alright, we gotta get some fresh gas in here. Looks like we could benefit from some fuel lines at some point too, but not too worried about that at the moment. Saw these cool containers at the Wally World today. Right there on the back it tells you how many ounces of 2-cycle oil to mix with your gas. So I've got 2 gallons of gas here. I need 50 to 1. So I'm going to fill my oil right up to there. And that allows you to buy your 2-cycle oil in bulk. Or in gallon jugs, I should say. Okay, that looks good. I'm going to pour a little bit of gas in here just to mix it up before I dump it in. Thin it out a bit. Give her the old Texas tornado. Alright, now let's see how much gas we can spill out of here with these nice California compliant nozzles. Very little leakage today. First time for everything. Prime it. And you got a choke down here. Let's pull it and see what happens. I'll be dipped in butter beans. Well, hey, it ran for a couple minutes. Carb needs cleaned. I'm guessing that's why it died on me there at the end, because I had to keep the choke about halfway on, and it's flooded now. So, threw some rocks with it. I think it wants to push snow out of the way. Hopefully we get the snow they're calling for tonight so I can test it out in the morning. But I'll never understand why people throw some of the stuff they do in the trash. You could have called me up and just given it to me, and I wouldn't have had to be lucky that day. Use up all my luck, driving around the town, finding that in the trash can. All right, though, we're gonna call it a night, and I'll come back out and play with it in the morning. It works. Amos isn't quite sure what to think about it. He does love playing in the snow though, don't you? I'm happy with it. Carb still needs cleaned, but runs pretty good, pushes snow out of the way, and can't be upset with that quick fix for something I found in somebody's garbage. On to the next project. If you like what you're seeing, guys, I've got some social media as well. At Real Bradley Wolf on Instagram. Appreciate the follow. I'll follow you right back. Go check it out. Lots of cool stuff happening over there every day too.